Bullshit, yeah. Low-key, it's a little update for the last month or so on more on what I've been doing last month since the actual video. I know the video was posted like a week ago, but the actual video was filmed like a year, like no, what? Not a year ago. What? Like a month ago. So yeah, it's been a month since I actually posted the other video, so it's a little bit update. Where we looking at? Let's look at the stats first. Let's look at the stats. Stat review. These are the stats. As you can see, a nigga still on zero, and it's been a month. But we are not at zero on our journey. The goal is still 200 flipping K in a month. So we can still achieve this. We have like 5 months now. 5 months. We will achieve it. We will achieve it. It's inevitable. I'm gonna just give y'all a breakdown week by week of what I've just been doing. Take video. So first week, as you know from the previous video, I didn't want to quit my job. So yes, I did end up quitting my I still want to quit my job at that point, but I didn't quit it yet. But once I started working on those agency for that week, I actually never worked at the job again. Like I never hit the dial. I was never on the phone. I was like mentally, I was already logged out. I was at the point that this hasn't been working for the past 4 months. I could make it work. Don't get it wrong. I could make it work. People did make it work, which is still an issue. It wasn't really a big deal. It wasn't really like something out of my control. But at that point, they even changed a few policies on the way we got leads and all of that. So it did make it a little bit harder. But it was like just who's still making it work. But I was like at the point that it's an investment, bro. I've already spent 4 months here to make zero. So yeah, just pivot, nigga. Like don't even overthink about the time. You really did improve your skills. Honestly, it was worth it. But just move on, bro. Like it's really not that deep at this point. Second week comes rolls around. I haven't quit that job yet, but I end up quitting the job. But I was still working with bro on this agency that week. At that point, I'm just looking for jobs. What I'm doing is just looking for jobs, looking for different appointments at jobs, different sales jobs, just different things that will already hone the skill I've already mastered, you see. So that was really the goal on that. So just honing the skill. I didn't want to do a DM sitting. I didn't want to do anything that wasn't going to be speaking to other people on the phone. Even though it's like, it doesn't make sense. It's low-key harder than just sending text. That's the point. I'm already honing the skills of talking and communicating. It would be foolish of me to regress the skill and just abandon it just to simply do a team setup for someone else. So I was like, I was looking for phone call, call calling, and all of that, just on the phone, talking to someone, you see. So yeah, so I was like, that week I was looking stressing. I'm like, asking God, like, oh man, did I make a mistake? Should I go back? Oh, my mindset was totally cooked. Then was totally cooked, but I was still applying for tons of them. God knows, got rejected. I even put a screenshot of some of the loons I did, like, but yeah. But funny how God works in mysterious ways. Because then this guy, I won't put him on blast, like, I'm not putting him on blast, but I won't, like, for now, not talk about him like that. Let's just call him Mentor G, you see. So Mentor G, this guy has a program, you see. Then in this program, it basically teaches agency owners on how to run agencies and scale. That's the program that I wanted to join. I don't know if I mentioned the guy's name yet, you see. I don't think I have, but if I have, maybe I have. I don't know. I didn't mention that program. That's the program I want to join the previous video. So Mentor G has this program, and most of these students are always like, some of them they do be. I do see on Instagram saying they want to hire appointment setters and all that, phone appointment setters and all that. What I do is that, funny, I was in Mentor G's comments, just looking to everyone comment and seeing if they weren't hiring. See, then I would DM them. Then this guy I DM'd, let's call him R is Mentor G's student, you see. So R, I DM him, he doesn't see it, like, the response is nothing. Okay, cool. Then I apply for this appointment setter job. In this job, I talk to in this job, then I apply for this job, then this guy's like, okay, hop on a call with me later on, and can get you started today. I'm like, oh, okay, you start today. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I'm a bit hesitant. It's like coming to week 3 now. You see, it's on the verge of, like, the end of week 2. You see, and it's been a week since I did the job. This is my appointment center job, the original job. You see, my original sales job that I was in for 4 months. You see, now I'm talking to appointment, and I'm talking to this guy, and I'm talking to this guy. I'm like, huh, this guy. I do this guy, then he's like, oh, hop on this other guy who's hiring. Then I'm like, okay, cool. Then we talk, and then I check it out, and I'm like, okay, cool. Then he's like, okay, yo, start today. Then I don't start the Sunday, I start the Monday. After I hop on a call with him, he runs me through what he does, this agency and all of that. I'm like, okay, somebody never done this before. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, cool, man, no problem. But then I work, he was $200, just see if I'm committed, $200 that day. Okay. Then the next day, then I'm already in the team, properly in the team. So I'm in the team meeting, talk to everyone, see all the people who are with me. Then we're talking, then I see something. He's sharing like the script and everything. Now I noticed something on the script. No, I actually noticed it on the first call I had this guy something from the day before. Then I'm on the call. I'm like, huh, this script looks familiar. Why you say, huh? I'm like, the wording, everything looks exactly as Mentor G's script. Mentor G has a YouTube channel, so he shares the script on his YouTube channel. I'm like, huh? I've seen the script. I know the script. Then I'm like, bro, this guy, I'm gonna call with yo, bro, um, weird coincidence. By any chance, do you know Mentor G? Then he's like, damn, how you, what? How you know him? That's my mentor. I'm like, holy moly, holy moly. Turns out the guy I'm on the call with is actually, fuck, what did I name him? R. Let's call him R. I don't even know, bro. He's actually one of the students of Mentor G's, or Mentor G's, because he was one of the people that commented on Mentor G's post that I DM'd like a week earlier. I'm like, holy, I only noticed it like, I only realized that like a few days later when I followed the guy on Instagram and I actually saw that, oh shit, this guy is the same guy I DM'd like a week ago. I'm like, holy moly, bro, why the small world? Turns out he was hiring, it just didn't seem like the end of all that shit. You see? Sorry, I was scratching my balls. I promise I wasn't bleeding my meat. But yeah, I'm like, holy moly, crazy world. Whew. Then I'm like, damn, what an opportunity. I get to work with someone in Mentor G's program who actually, I'm actually seeing, who actually is in the same vicinity. They actually live in the same city and they actually moved. He moved out to the city to like be have like in-person coaching from Mentor G. I'm like, damn, bro, damn, what an opportunity. Like, I'm actually, I actually have such a good opportunity in front of me. So that was like week 3. Basically, it was like, holy moly, what an opportunity God has presented me that I get to work with this guy who is in this guy's program that I want to join. So it's like, I'm one person away from Mentor G. Then I'm like, oh, cool, cool. And funny enough, Mentor G sent a message in our group chat in our in Mr. G in like in students group chat, the one that I'm working for. He sent a message like he sent a VN. He took Bro's phone and sent a VN because one of the guys was like on some bullshit. One of the people I was like co-workers with was on some bullshit. You see, he was making excuses why he wasn't performing. But yeah, that before week 3 to week 4, so like for the past week I've just been grinding. For the past 2 weeks I've just been grinding that job honestly. You see, look, yeah, I look, it's week 5 now. It's week 5. Yeah, but from week 3 to now, I just been grinding that job honestly, just booking some appointments. It's really the last week I booked in like 12 appointments, which was crazy. The first week I booked in like, I want to say 6. Was it 6? It wasn't 6, it was like 4 appointments the first week. Then last week was my second week, which I booked in like 12, which is fucking crazy. Because I booked in 6 of them in one day, and I only worked 4 days that week because one day my electricity was tripping hard. My electricity went out for like a day and a half, so it really hindered me. I got my goal was 20 that week, but I ended up getting 12, which was pretty good. I was like the top performer, crazy. And now it's a week later from then, so now it's week like, so it's my 3rd week doing working for Bro, basically, kind of. I'm literally on 0 appointments, like holy, like this week it's like Thursday today, Thursday. I'm on 0 appointments for the week. I haven't booked in a week since my hot streak on Thursday. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think I don't know what's going on. We need to figure that out. We did change a few stuff, so maybe that's the reason. But yeah, fuck. But yeah, we definitely need to stop booking in some meetings. My goal for this week was actually 20, like last week, but I don't know if I'm gonna hit it, bro. I could still hit it if I was able to manage to book in 6 in a day. We'll figure out if in 3 hours I can fucking still hit it. This though, there's a will, there's always a way. You see. So and I still have today, which is like Thursday, tomorrow, Friday, and then I have Saturday. So I have 3 days to book in. So if I book in 6 to 7 meetings within that time span, then I can 100% do it. But yeah, now we here. The reason I'm making this video is because I'm gonna start posting like every day. Not what am I saying? I'm gonna start posting every week. So I want like this to be the last like big gap. Then every week I'm gonna be posting weekly updates. You see. So yeah, maybe weekly updates or maybe just those for the week and all of that. But yeah, this is where we at. I feel good about this opportunity. I can make it work, and I think I'm gonna learn a lot, and I'm gonna earn enough money from it to actually afford the pro, Mr. K's Mentor G's, the Mentor G and Mentor K, with the mentors program. You see, so yeah, it is a good path. If I just grind it out, I will make it work. But yeah, that's the video. This little update. Fucking quite long, honestly. It's 20 minutes of pure recording. That's even before editing anything. So I'm definitely chop it up. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, which is about probably sometime late next week. Next week now. Yeah, I'm gonna post it next week. Once a week. New videos every week. Holy moly. Shout out to Kaya, my bro, Kim. He's the one that inspired me to actually post every week. Shout out to the bro I run the agency with. I was helping with his agency, Lungo. Shout out to him. Yeah, shout out to the squad, man. They call it We Are HQ, GMG HQ. See, but yeah, shout out to them. You probably always see them in the future. Vlog together. They'll do the Oaks. They're also grinding. Kaya inspired me to do this shit. He posted like 4 videos, 8, 9 videos, bro. I need to post every like a few times a week, bro. That's flipping crazy, dog. But he's not in the same age, that's trading, but yeah. But yeah, other than that, I finished posting this. I didn't think I would be able to film this video today, but I promise I said I'm gonna do it, then I didn't. Because I'm a changed man, but I say I do. But yeah, shout out. Catch y'all in the next one, next week. Peace.